You were a union organizer in India?
Yes, I was a union organizer. I had 3 unions, and I went to learned under Gandhi. And
Say that again?
I learned under Gandhi non-violence, the importance of non-violence, and also fast unto death. I took one myself, and I was fasting for about 23 days before my demands were met.
What demands were they?
The demands were to bring the studio workers under the Minimum Wages Act. In India, Minimum Wages Act does not apply to anybody and everybody. Certain groups are brought under the provisions of the Act, and the studio workers were not. So the result was that even with 30 years and 40 years of service, they were paid nothing. They used to fall down from the scaffoldings.
What's a studio worker?
Film studios, they used to work in the film studios, and mostly they are the persons who man the lights right up on the scaffoldings, right on the high. They used to fall down, die. Nobody used to take care of them, and I felt that they needed a voice. And because there were so few, there were about just 5,000, so they did not constitute a voting bloc, and the government was not interested in them. Nobody was interested in them, so I undertook a fast into that. So ultimately, the government took notice. There was a discussion in the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, and the minister agreed to bring them under the Act. And he wrote a letter, and I gave up the fast after that.
Around what year was that?
1962 maybe, 1962, 63.
I understand at one point you were in jail?
No, I was never in jail. I was wanted. At one time, Indira Gandhi was in power, and she suspended the constitution, and she enacted emergency laws, and there were orders to the police to imprison all union workers and all politicians against her, and my name was on the list. But the police were friendly with me. They knew what I was doing. So one of the policemen came and told me that, hey, Abba, look, your name is under the list, and on the list, and we'll have to come to your house, and if we find you there, we'll have to arrest you. So better make sure that you're not there. So I went underground for about 15 days, and the MLAs knew me. One of the MLAs took up the matter with Indira Gandhi. And Indira Gandhi also knew me personally, so she sent a special letter to the police saying that my name should be taken off the list. So after about 15 days, I came back up on the ground.